Hello, I'm the Akhier, and we've got some Dwarf Fortress. Hopefully my room isn't too echoey, but whatever. Version 42.05 with the revision 1 of the Lazy Noob pack for it, because, hey, we've got DF hack now. Wow. Anyway, haven't really changed many things, not really bothering with them, because I'm pretty certain I probably won't be on this too long. Mostly trying it out. I'm going with the Obsidian graphics, and I have chosen to use the Verid color scheme. Anything else in there? Not particularly advanced. Sure, there's stuff here. And of course, I have the basic performance tweaks put on. And I'll do a quick pop into the object testing arena. It was actually causing me a bit of headaches before I realized that it was whatever. It was the terrain here, and here change. So I was wondering why I was getting different colors, because I was testing colors. I'm like, what's up with that? Oh, and the grass waves, apparently. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I like the colors, and with the nest scheme it looks decent enough. And of course the walls are pretty sexy. Can't complain about that. Anyway, I'm actually going to go through the whole creating a world, just because I like to do that. It's sort of a thing I do. Don't mind any noises in the background. That will just be how life happens here. Let's see, what do I need to do? New param set. We will title it Wide World. Why not? Didn't really need to title it, but it's a thing. Which one? There's we go. Now I'm just going to go in real quick just to make sure it's the size I was thinking of. I think it's a little bigger than I was thinking. I have had somewhat of a preference for smaller worlds as of late. If anything, it'll keep everything within, I guess walking distance would be the best way to describe it. Yeah, that's pretty good. It actually almost fits the whole thing in it. Alright, with that in mind, we can go in and start changing stuff, like the end year. We'll go with 250. A population cap, who needs them? Site caps, once again, who needs them? Percentage of bee stayed, we'll go with 20. Year to begin, 2. Call, no, there's not enough people in this world. Elevation stuff, I won't mess with it there. It's not worthwhile with what I'm trying to do. Mesh, 16 by 16. I can't remember how I... Is it... 3, 2, and 1's on the rest? I don't know. It's gonna be somewhat of a... You know what? Let's go with no pole. We don't need one of those. I wasn't going to be playing in one of those areas, so it's not going to be worth the time. Complete edge ocean, so it's kind of like an island. Scarcity, pop it down to 500, which is 750. 500 is what you have when you have, I think it's the highest amount of minerals. But whatever. Mega Beast Caves, double that. Semi-Mega Beast, double this as well. Titan numbers, once again, doubling. Population requirement. 80 is too much. Let's go with 40. That'll get us a chance of it relatively soon. Created wealth I'll leave alone. That's one of those things that you can probably get quickly enough. I'm going to reduce the secret types, but not get rid of them, because I've heard zombies aren't quite as horrendous as they used to be. Let's go with 6. That's a fourth of the amount. Okay, now we've got these things. I like to just cut these in half, just automatically, like no reason not to. They can have some fun stuff in them, but overall, because the main races don't particularly like living in those areas necessarily, I prefer just not to bother with them. Also, this minimum stuff, I need to find the mountain range stuff. And yeah, there we go. Everything else I'll leave alone. Just because I don't know how my requirements for ocean and cliffs and stuff will affect it. Subregions always pop all the way to the top. Openness. There we go. And I'll leave the passage density alone. That one should be fine. But the openness one is... I don't like it just being tunnels, but I don't like it being a giant open thing either. So a little bit of both is nice to have. Cave sizes, whatever. Number of sieves. There are 5 sieves because of kobolds, so we'll have 10. That's right? Dwarf, elf, human, goblin, kobold. Yes, okay. Remove that. The rest of that stuff can be its own thing. Let's see what kind of world it starts genning. It's actually genning a decent world. We'll see if this one actually... Oop, I didn't mean to abort it. Derp. I'll continue, but I'll pause it once we've placed the sieves. Oop, pause. Did any sieves get placed over in this corner? Yes. Okay, abort that. I don't like how it was basically cutting that area off. This one looks nice. So I press A. I am such a derp sometimes. This looks pretty nice. It's got the evil mountain here. So we'll let this one continue. I press C this time instead of A. I'm a little worried about this area right here because it's somewhat cutting the world in half. It shouldn't cause too much problem, and everything seems to be coming along just fine. But I'm a little leery anytime I get something like that happening. But lots of development here. The elves seem to be doing okay. More humans, possibly. The dwarves aren't seeming that nice there, but if we come over here, they seem to be doing quite well. The goblins might actually be the one we have a problem with. That would be odd. Let's again pause. The other place where they spawned is down here. Yes, I think just because of the lack of goblins, we're gonna have to... It's such a nice world. And all the other races are doing just fine. So maybe I want to put it back to 200. 200 seemed like a good time. Yeah, no, the goblins, they just didn't survive. Or at least that's what it appears to be. I'm going to abort, and I'm also going to go change the end year to 200. That way we have a nice even calendar anyway. Let's see what we get. This actually looks pretty nice. The setup right here with these two mountains here could constrain a race, so we'll be careful and watch where it's placing a sieve. There we go. Okay, so we've got goblins in there. That might actually be good, because we do have one up here that's kind of out and about, and this might protect them. Don't want them to die out. Let's just do a quick check. We've got elves here, dwarves, goblin, human, elf. I don't like the elves being in one corner. I like it when it's spread out so that something's in the area has less of a chance of just killing them. But I guess we'll see. Dwarves seem to be coming along fine. The goblins are doing good. This elves obviously not too well. Humans over here seem to be growing up just fine. The dwarves here are stagnant. They might be dead. This looks hopeful up here. We probably are going to end up with some kind of conflict between them, which is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. The humans there, I can't spot the other humans, so it could be a case of them spawning right next to each other, which would be stupid, but... Oh wait, nope, here they are. They're probably just dead then. But yeah. And this area down here would be fun to settle in, just because of the difficulty of the mountains. I wonder if you'd get elves. But we're probably going to first settle up in this area, especially since they appear to have built a road. Actually, pause. Does it actually tell me that's a road? No, it doesn't. We'll be able to see in the world view. But yeah, it seems to be doing fine. I definitely will not complain about it. Actually, they might be spreading out a little too much. But the goblins definitely are thriving still, so I'm not going to complain overly much. Humans seem to have made it along the rivers just fine. There's a few tomb-type areas. Elves did perfectly wonderful over here. They might have a little conflict with goblins, but that would be perfectly okay. It looks like our civ will have contact with the elves, so that's good to know. And the humans, of course. I like this world. Let's accept that. Of course, I'm going to actually have to go and check everything out. Utilities. Yeah, Legend Viewer. It's browser. Yeah, still working. Okay. The world looks nice. I think if the civilizations turned out how I think they did, we should be able to use this world. Of course, I'm going to actually check, since we do have the technology. Okay. X for the XML dump, meaning that we're going to be waiting for a little bit for it to do that. Oh, good. There we go. I like it when it goes into not responding. There we go. Because I know right away... that was weird. I don't know what happened right there. Oh well. Standard biome and sitemap. We'll export that. Hopefully we don't have too much of a problem with aquifers. That is the one thing I've found with having a world map that's an island like that. You tend to have a problem with having too much aquifers going on. So, hopefully that won't be the case, but we'll just live with whatever we get. Build passing. Now let's actually find what I need to find. Put it over here because it's a new one, and I don't need you to just see all the random things I have on my computer. God, where is this? I keep it in the most random... There we go. Oh, there. I was a little worried there for a second. I thought it wasn't there. That would have been a bit of a problem. XML. There we go. Right, yeah. I just keep it in the downloads because that's where it originally landed. Ooh, shiny. I like that. That's really nice. Okay, it looks like only one dwarf race survived. I really like the improvements they've done with Legend Viewer. Don't quite understand what all the symbols are, but I like it. But this is really nice. There are some kobolds. Humans. Dwarves are actually kind of low. And it tells me the fallen civilization's perfect. So we know that the one humans died. These were the ones I suspected it. I can't help it. And then this one. Yeah. I'm assuming that these actually ended up taking that area. Yeah. But they've really spread out throughout the world. That'll be really nice. Warfare. I just want to see wars. Wait, no, it wasn't that. It was world stats, I think? No, chart. Timeline. Events. That's good, though. Active wars. Okay, there are a couple of active wars. Look like one or two, maybe? And show map. Yeah, that's lovely. I don't know. It just doesn't have a texture on that. That's weird. And that actually it's texture, I guess, which almost is weirder. There's Cobalt actually on the map. No one's really over here, which I don't mind. It means they're all squeezed into this area, which honestly might be better for us. It'll allow us, like, if we're right here, like, maybe right here, because of having the elves in line of sight. I'm not sure how it works. The humans in line of sight. We might actually, in this area right here, be able to grab all civs, including both goblin civs, which would be quite amazing for us. Not like we have a choice with the dwarves. Okay. Anything else I want to look at? Sites, geography, the underground. Search. Huh. It's just got all the caverns. That's kind of cool. Regions, search, why not? But yeah, this looks good. I'm especially happy that we do have this kind of confluence of everyone being there. But let's start playing Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I noticed that there was a reload thing. So if you messed with the save files, it would reload. That's nice. Hopefully nothing crashes. When the 24 version originally came out, there was a bit of problem with this bit here. Nope. Okay, cool. As I said, somewhere up here might be interesting. And we are getting everyone. What's the range of that? Okay, I'm assuming that just because they're so widespread, we're probably just getting a lot of stuff no matter what we're doing. It's kind of nice. And I want to come over here because it's a road, right? Yeah, it's a road. I thought so. Multiple constructions. Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, let's get back down here because this is somewhat the area I want to deal with. Huh, this might not be the worst. Let's see, deep metals, flux-stone layer, sand, little soil, deep metals, flux-stone layer. I actually kind of like the deep metals just because that means that we won't be facing to dig out veins until we're down below deep. There's sands. Woodland and none. It's terrifying. This could go badly for me because I'm going to do the nice old start of having to build everything up myself. So if there's anything bad in the area, it could go downhill quite quickly. Well. Oh, cool. It's got all kinds of stuff. You know, I'm just going to prepare carefully. I do like making my own setup, I must admit. It's quite the thing. There we go. Okay, let's take a quick look at the dwarf here. Equipped to heal and tough, susceptible to diseases. No, he's got a bunch of... I'm basically looking for someone to be military right now. And I'm looking for something to do with tireless and whatnot. I'm not slow to tire, but slow to heal. I'd rather not use that. Iron will, good focus, some of patience, kinesthetic sense. Huh. Oh, wow. Yeah, he has a bunch of really nasty things. Thinks the entire concept of sacrifice for others is truly disgusting, views loyalty unfavorably, and doesn't see cooperation as valuable. Oh, wow. But he's about the best person I can find. I guess we could go with a quick-to-heal person. Got just tough. Agile, other stuff. Very strong. Quick to tire. Oh, the opposite of what I want. I think we're just gonna go with quick and tough. How do we want to do the military man? How much wood are we going to require early on? Because I'm thinking of putting one in woodcutter and then making him an axeman. Oxman. You can have a shield, and you can have armor use. Those other dodge, I guess. And we want at least one in discipline. I'm disappointed. I was hoping for more. Okay, now what were you? You're incredibly tough, willpower and spatial sense, if you clumsy, quick to tire. You know what? I don't really care about the rest of these too much, so let's just get them set up. We want a couple miners. We want a person making the stuff. A couple into weaponsmith, full armor smith. Building designer. Furnace operator. I decided if I can get that. So let's go with one more in weaponsmith. Now we need a doctor, and you can grow stuff and cook things. Is there anything in particular? We can throw a leather worker on you, because you're going to be taking care of the food and stuff, which includes cutting up animals and whatnot. Now you, what were you? Are you the one that? Slow to tire. Sure, you can be the doctor. Why not? Point into everything. There we go. Is there anything else I needed to do? I could get... You can be the person that talks to people. That's a good one. I think I do that quite often. If we make it be the person that talks to others, then even though we aren't using the doctor actively for things early on, which honestly I'm okay with, because that means we have someone hauling stuff. Record keeper, organizer, prayer, judge of intent. We'll give them all 4 of those. And now you. Got doctor, we've got cook, we've got metalsmith, we've got miners, we've got woodcutter. You can be... That's a tough decision. We'll make you be the person that does all the crafting. That's not the worst position. And we'll throw building design on as well. We still got the 2 miners. Is there anything that's really uncommon that I'd want them to be good at? This is one of those places where I'm tempted to be like, by the way, their armor... You know what? I'm going to make one of them an armorsmith and one of them weaponsmith. But that's just going to be a side thing that they're not going to train. And the hope is that they'll get the mood, and then they'll be like, oh my god, I'm a legendary armorsmith or weaponsmith. And we'll just leave the 4 spare points. We don't need them. Okay, with all that in mind, we do need to make sure we get the very basic, most important things. First of all, we need an anvil. We're gonna need some wood. Any interesting woods? High wood, why not? And now the important stuff. Let's see if they've got what I want. They got casterite. Got tetrahedrite, but I'd rather have a copper ore that's just a copper ore. Actually, I'm just gonna grab the bauxite. I might go with a steel start. It's not the worst. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a steel start. I wonder if marble and all the others are the same price. They should be, because they're valued by the fact that they are that and not what they are as far as material-wise. Let's see. Magnetite. I think I'm going to go with a hematite just because I like the color of it. Yeah, chalk. So we're definitely going to go with the marble and the hematite. I saw it around here somewhere. I did see it right. I'm not crazy. There we go, hematite. Perfect. It cost a lot. And really, that's the end of story. It costs a lot, but let's compare it to the price of what it would be as the other stuff. There's not really much of a comparison, but sure as it is, it would be tetrahedrite and casterite. So that's 15. So this is almost double the price, but it is a better material. So, you know, I guess that's a thing. Even if I don't end up planting all of them right away, we want one of each, or it's going to be more than one, but we want to grab all the seeds. I could technically grab them from traders later, but on the other hand, I don't really see them costing any significant amount, so I'm not going to bother. Just doesn't make sense. I was going to do something, I might as well make it worthwhile. And that just not particularly worthwhile to me. Do I want to bring mugs along? No. Okay. Besides that, I wonder what sheets are for. Well, yes, that is a good question, but not quite important at the moment. Meat. I like that I can just search meat. Let's have... Wolf meat's expensive. I'm gonna see if there's any interesting things around. This is more just for my own personal amusement. We'll bring some steak. I wonder if there's a giant cow meat. That would be amusing. No, this costs a lot. Sad face. Goat meat. Because why not? Oop, I almost forgot. Meat. Eagle meat. With that, we've got 3 meats. We'll grab some cave lobster. Then we'll focus on these other things. We'll go with an onion, lettuce leaves, and spinach leaves. There we go. and 11 of each of these. No particular reason. I'm not even sure if that still works. I'm assuming it hasn't changed because of all the things. The fact that just by buying 11 of a thing you get 2 barrels. Probably not at the top of the list of things needing fixed. Because, all things considered, it's not even really broken so much as just a thing. I think it's the milk one that's kind of abusive, because you buy a thing of milk, you get a barrel for 1 point, and then you turn the milk into cheese. Quite a nice little scheme there. And because you can, like, specifically type in milk, it doesn't really cost all that much time to do it, which is really the biggest thing with the startups like this. It's the time invested rather than anything else in particular. That out of the way. I should buy some animals first just to make sure I have room for animals. We'll buy 3 dogs, cats, some sheepy types, and I'm gonna go with the peahens and peacocks. With that, we don't have a lot left over to spend on this. So 5, well 6 apparently. We only need 3 of that. I'll probably count that at 5. Maybe less is more? Let's see how much. I think it's a 2-to-1. No, flux. I'm trying to remember. First, you make the hematite, and you need the special. You need actual charcoal and stuff. So we're definitely going to need a bunch more wood. Actually, instead of doing fancy with that, what's the proto charcoal stone? What's it called? I think limonite is one of them. Yeah, no, it's expensive. Bitness coal. Oh, bitness coal. Limonite, probably because of that cost. I'm assuming it's probably actually an ore. And most likely, with that cost, it's an iron ore. Fitness coal. We'll grab that. Anything else in particular I need? No, and that's only 2 points. We'll throw them into plump elements. That should be fine. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and we're getting to the point where I won't be causing any havoc. Sound sense. I need you. That's happening. Help. How do I get a list of... Okay, that's fine. While we're waiting, park there. Come back over to this window over here.
We have arrived at our new home.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking at the DF hack window because I'm trying to remember, well, how to use it, partly, and also, is it list? LS. Yes, it's LS. Thought it would be. I want to find what the name of the one... 3D veins. It's literally what I thought it was. Okay, cool. Let's see. Ere the alligators get hungry. New dwarven history begins here at this place. Delerestil Steel World. Strike the earth. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, since it's right there, Delerestil Steel World. So I have it whenever I need to name this thing. Figure out what I'm going to call it. It's just going to be the usual. What's the name of our civ again? Excuse me. Glory of all Sustastamat. Cool. Okay, that's odd. No, that's not what's supposed to be happening. Game, you're freaking out and you're not responding. Don't... Oh, I know what's happening. There we go. Yeah, I have it set to save when you first start up, so that's fine. Huh. The mountain area isn't actually mountainous. It's like the reverse of what I was expecting. But I'm okay with that. It's kind of cool. I'm definitely happy with my choice of the various images and such. What is that? Claystone, and that's red sand. That should be fine. Bitterness coal. Oh, nice! We've got bitterness coal just in the walls right there. I'm not complaining. Actually, though, before we do anything, I'll show you what I'm doing over here on this. 3D veins. Rewrites the veins to make them extend into 3D phase. 3D veins. So this over here might go away. Nope, just slightly. Cool. And what is this on the ground that's suddenly black? Oh, bitterness coal boulder. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, we've got coal over the place. That should be fine. And that's a little stream. I'm sure that'll be useful. I do want to know what's that. That's red sand. Okay. Build wood furnace. Don't think anyone's actually got the wood furnace-y job right now, so we'll have to set someone up for that. Smelter. And workshop. Metalsmith Forge. Okay. Actually, pop this back up. Give me therapist. I would like some therapists, please. And... oh, he's the woodcutter. Right. Oh, where's therapist? There's therapist. There we go. And everything he's done. See what the military says about. Got him. We have someone who's actually... wow. Incredibly tough. You'll have to remember, incredibly is very much a good one. And he does not teach, so we'll just have to make sure he doesn't have to teach. And we got a yak, bull, and cow. That's actually quite advantageous for us. Now, where's the farming person? Are you a planter? Yes, customization, farmhand. And normally you wouldn't have those, but since you're the only person and you have those skills, yeah, you get them. Slight bit of a shame. And we will turn off that for them because we don't particularly want them to actually have that. It was just a thing they needed. And commit changes. There we go. That. Oh, I almost derped. I do need one other thing taken care of, and that will be... where is it? Architecture. Everyone gets some architecture. It's not even really important that I give it to someone. There we go. And we do have just one mason, so that'll take a few moments at least. You're the carpenter. And the mason. Really? Oh, right, yeah, I made you everything. It's one of those things I do. And I'm always... Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Are we gonna need any of the wood right now? I do not think so. So we'll let the farmhand start making the charcoal. Okay. I definitely like the grass waving. That's a pretty nice effect. Oh, right, grass. Animals. We'll put them up against here. Yeah. Pen pasture. For right now, everyone except for the male dog and the male cat can go play around wherever they want. We do have a charcoal now, so we can come here. Smelt that. They should have enough to make some fitness coat. Or, you know what? Do the one first. There we go. Someone does have... That is a good question. Okay, yeah, I was about to go check therapist, but yes, someone does have a furnace operator. Brilliant. I was slightly worried that they wouldn't. But that was a false worry. Now we've got a good bit of coke. Okay. Actually, we're going to need 2 of those anyway, so we might as well set it up to cook it up right now. I definitely like this graphic pack. Colony ants. I don't know if we got a bee's nest. I've never actually fooled around with that part of the game. It came in and I wasn't particularly excited about it, I must admit. There we go. 4 pig iron bars. Don't quite need to do this. It'll take long. You know what? Actually, no. Let him make 1. I'll just have to remember that I need to make 3 more of them. And right, I should probably create no uniform. The woodcutter's in it. Equipment. Armor. Mail shirt. Helm. Gloves. Gauntlets. Boots. High boots. Shield. Yes. Weapon. Battle axe. Yep, that seems to be everything. And he'll eventually get those. Maybe. That way we can go make some steel bars. I kind of wish it put the stuff up to the top. The stuff is very undescriptive. I think, despite being a furnace operator, he's also the other things. Yeah. That'll get us 2 pieces of steel so we can have a steel pick and another steel pick. Mostly because we want... Oh! That's cute. It's raining dwarf blood. Huh. Well, this is a sunny place. Yeah, it's just kind of raining dwarf blood. And even worse, I don't know if the blood does anything. Colony of honeybees. We do have honeybees. I have no clue how to deal with them. I'll probably have to wiki it. Okay, we made them both, so now both the guys have what they need. Hey, what's that green color? I just noticed that it wasn't part of the ground. Crassus. Yeah, I know what that is. Why are you fighting? Apparently they were just fighting each other for some reason. Or they had fought some at one point or another. I'm not going to get too much into it. It's not my problem. I want to dig into this mountain. If we dig it this way, we can turn in to farm some of that areas. Isn't any trees on the edge here? Yeah. As per my habit, I'm going to terraform a little bit. I'm going to try to keep that down to somewhat of a minimum. Don't need to go crazy with that. Okay. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. Let's go with 5 on the inner area then. Let them dig that out. What are we doing over here? Apparently we managed to finish up what we could there. Okay. Let's see. We have the pig iron, right? Yeah, we've been making pig iron, so now the thing to do is make steel bars. Somewhere along the way, we'll do some other stuff. This is actually good right here. There we go. Since I don't see it poking out of the wall, we can mine that without any real worry. Though it probably will get in the way of any plans that I have for the area necessarily, but I'll just build walls and stuff as need be. Speaking of which, weapon, steel, battle axe. Sometime this century, maybe. Oh, and good. It is turning into sand up here, so we will be able to make the farming area, which was about the only thing I really cared about in this spot. Struck it, it was cold. It said refined. I'm pretty sure we had some charcoal, but... Ooh, that could be bad. Oh, huh. That's potentially a problem. Well, pause. Dump zone. Oh. What was it for garbage? Oh. F. No, it was R, refuse. Gather. D. T. And then PCT. Words. Basically just everything can go here. And that's because of food. Clear out that. Luckily, it's its own built-in small little supply of that, so we do have some wood. We need one more operation to make the last bit of steel there, but whatever. What matters is that we do get all the stuff moved out, so that we can deconstruct that. Of course, we've still got the piece of hematite to cook up later. Silly dwarf blood, why are you raining on my parade? We haven't even done anything to deserve it yet. We will, but that's in the future. Now, let's see. How big is this area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually not bad. Sure. Cool. That'll be a nice farming area. How's the trees look over here? They don't, which is brilliant. We will terraform that. There we go. Because it is sand, they'll clear it out quite quickly, and I can start building my farms up there. Let's see, 7, so... How much strong the plants are there? Is there 7? I think there's 7. Might not be. I could be crazy. How are we doing that? We're almost done, that's good. What are the people that aren't doing... Okay, there's just people standing around. Huh, it might be because there's a single spot for dumping instead of multiple spots. I'm not quite sure. Okay, we're at the point where I can tell it to get deconstructed. Speaking of which, I should, now that I'm thinking about it, go and mark a meeting place. Not really sure where they'd want to meet. Apparently back there, though. Repeat, do it now. Yes. And that is why you should always make your axe first when you're doing something like this, so you don't get caught up in thinking of other stuff and end up potentially not having the wood to do it. Because that could have been quite a disaster for me. Not having the ability to actually continue the game even though we have a decent start would have been quite annoying. Refuse pile over here out of the way. You can get rid of the refuse, that's the TV. New business plan. And now, okay, but we should have a few coke. Okay, yep. With that, we can come over here and finally make the battle axe. And then, of course, we can do armor, because armor. A mail shirt, helm, gauntlets, high boot, shield, and we're going to promote the helm, then the shield, then the shirt, and then the other stuff. Boots before gauntlets. And we did need one more operation of that. Obviously, we'll have all the other random stuff to do. Yes, forge that axe. We do kind of need someone able to cut down trees, believe it or not. It's the dwarven thing to do, after all. Okay, now we have this build, farm plot. Nope. if anything, I can double up on one of the ones that I want a lot of. That's a good... Let's actually check. We'll let him build one, just so I can see if I do need to double up on one. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it looks like there are only 6. That's good. Means we can double up. Not sure which one I want doubled up. Yeah, no, I don't really have a clue which one I want doubled up. Guess that's just a thing. Really, I don't have enough steel bars for it. Squad A active in training. Oh, cool. Made good stuff there. Inventory. You don't have any of this stuff. Military equipment. Don't do it over cloth. Pick up equipment. Alright. Squad AT. Schedule inactive. And what did you leave on the floor here? You left all your stuff. You are a carpenter, sir. Or not a carpenter. You are a woodcutter. By definition, I want you to go cut wood. If I remove you from there, do you go do it? Yes, you do. You are a derp. You are a massive, massive derp. I'll let you cut down a couple of trees and see if putting you back in the military derps you up again. Ugh. You disgust me sometimes, dwarves. Also, it's falling in the water. Whatever. Look, you're holding an axe and you're cutting down trees. See, no problem. Okay, squad AT, active. And it's raining dwarf blood, I know. Hey. And he stopped being that. He goes, grabs his gear. Military equipment, overclothing. Follow you. Okay, so now he's got his axe again. I'm not sure what was up with that. It was kind of weird. And he's sleeping outside. But he has his axe. Things seem to be alright. We've got 2 steel bars. We got boots, shield, helm, whatever. I guess it canceled. Yeah, canceled the gauntlets. Life happens. Okay. With the thought of life happens in mind, I should probably dig down so we can get some actual metals at some point. There we go. This will be where I drop it down. Doors. If I do that, then we can have a door there, a door there, a door there, and a door there. It wouldn't save us from anything, so no. Depot. We'll put the trade depot here. A little farther in than I usually do, but I'm not seeing that as a problem. And let's use actual stone for it. Because that was only meant to be a temporary little thing. I'll need to actually spread it out so that it doesn't... It should work because it's a spot for everything. but you never know. Excuse me. Is there an up? There's not an up right here. And that wasn't a down. So I guess we're even. One, two, three, and then up. This will be not a deep thing, this will just be the starting area for going down. This should be fine. Found some more coal, that's nice. Especially since it's not attached to the surface, so we can just play around with it down here. It looks like we've got a good bit of it. And what's this material actually? It's the same claystone. Right, claystone. That's stuff we have on the surface. Which actually looks white, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. Kinda nice. What are we doing there? That's still working? Yeah, still going. I'll let it do its thing. Oh, what are the white things here? That's interesting. Dense mountain aphids. That's nice. And I should probably get around to doing this stuff. Oop. Oop, there we go. Don't know what's happening there. Dimple cups. Dimple cups. Dimple cups. Dimple cups. What is it? A, B, C, D? Yes. Okay. Here. Plug comments. Quarry bush. Quarry bush. Quarry bush. No? Okay. Oh, there's the all-season option. Right! I remember that being a thing now. All seasons. See, we did sweet pods here. Pigtails or cave wheat? Cave wheat. Pigtails. And yeah, plum helmets. Why not? Goodness me, that's about one of the most useful things for farming. The fact that you can just choose all seasons. Goodness gracious. Makes life so much more enjoyable. Still smelting that. I don't really know how much we have, so they might be at it for a little bit. Let's clear that "you struck bitterness" coal message. Now that we're here, what do I want to do? Well, first of all, we want a bar. And we don't want it way down there. So here, 1 to here. Drag that out like that. Do I want it? Do I want it really big? That's a good question. Actually, I don't want it going this way at all. 1, 2, 3. And then from the center, like that. That's big. In fact, it's a little too big. Also, I don't quite like the extra room. Wow, I am so picky. I really should just pick something and go with it. I'm going to dig out to the sides. Stuff will go out to the sides. The main thing is right here, which I'll consider more important, is the entrance to where the bar is. Which, of course, is the most important. This entrance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can have some storage for brews and stuff on the sides there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a T. We can make it bigger, and I'm thinking we can probably put like the bartenders and entertainers room in here. Or more likely, we'll end up having the hotel stuff going on there. Refined coal. Did we run out? Huh, I guess we did. Make charcoal, repeat now. Though the person that was doing it, I'm pretty sure was this guy, so we're not gonna be getting more of that right now. Also, military or squad, be inactive. Did you drop your axe? You dropped your axe. Oh god. Yeah, you're a thing. You are a thing. DT. Let's see if selecting another tree will encourage him to go do his job. Nope. He's just lazy. Anyway, what was that you found? More business coal. Okay, cool. I do not mind mining out business coal. T. Disable it all. Enable that. Block all. Permit drinks. No prepared food. T, and then block all. And only prepared food. Not that we're going to have that for a while, but it will go there and it will be in barrels. As per how it will be. Oh, we're actually bringing stuff there. I wonder if they automatically spread things out. That would be useful. Squad AT. Squad AT. Yeah, I very much think that him being in a thing messed him up. So we'll just put him on being a squad. And we'll leave him there. We'll have someone else do it. Whatever. Just how it rolls, I guess. Smell hematite, repeat. Actually, we have a couple steel bars. Make a pig iron. Do that now. And you're not doing anything. As per usual. Late spring. And 4. We're almost done. I think once the season's over, I'll be finished then. Farming and making charcoal. When this was taken care of, start.
I can't do it.
Oh, hey! I actually ran out of hematite. It's really what I was looking forward to. Well, looking forward to in the sense that that would be nice. There we go. We'll let them work on that order. There's one thing. I wish I could order, instead of like an order of 10 steel bars, an order of the process of 10 steel bars. So it would go, I make some of this, and some of this, and some of this. Military equipment. And you now have your steel boots on. Sometimes they're the derpiest of things when it comes to clothing. And we need fluxstone. Apparently we did not bring enough. Did we at least get a thing of steel going? We got 2 pig iron. Yeah, well, don't need the rest of the armor. There was rumors of Fluxstone, we'll just have to find it. Oh, summer came though.
Summertime has come.
So I'm gonna end it here. I'm not sure how often I'll be able to upload videos just because college kind of happened. Kind of gonna be happening. So yeah. This is Akhier and I'm signing off.